week 25, day 5, prototype a storytelling animation or product demo. And I think those are two suggestions. Ideally, what you're going to do here is you're going to think about a product, and you're going to communicate why either the product itself or a facet of the product helps the person using it or people use it do the thing that they need to do. And so that's going to potentially involve, and most likely involve, showing that person in context. I think you'll see a lot of these types of demos will just be, a person looking concerned and then using the app and then looking happy. And that is certainly one way to go, but I think a little bit more deeply about what it may mean for a person to use something in context. So, for instance, booking a scooter on the street, or getting something delivered to them. You may have to provide some scene by scene communication of what's going on, and it may require multiple sites to make the illustration work. And you can certainly do this with a series of photos. You could certainly do this with a movie or a video. You can do this in a number of different ways, but I think it really is important in this particular exercise, because of the muscles you're trying to stretch and grow here. Something where you could use it in an executive review or a product launch or customer education or a fundraising deck, where you're really trying to get people to buy into how great this app is and how much people will want to use it and how much will benefit them if they do. So customer adoption, customer retention. Just really think about that emotional beat by emotional beat of how the app supports, with this overlay of the functional progression through that interaction, and how you can show the person using the thing, the person's emotional reaction to it, the initial emotional state that the user was in prior to thinking to use the product, and build that out into like a 10-second to a 60-second animated flow or click-through. So it can be something that naturally progresses on its own and walks the person through the story, or it could be a series of slides that someone walks through. And you could go so far as to create maybe a carousel on LinkedIn that talks about, the person's context and them using it. Maybe that'd be something fun to do depending on what you're producing. Include one paragraph script that walks through it as well. If you're creating a video, it's something that you could narrate over top of it. You could even go so far as, if you created a Google slide deck, to then take that deck and do a screen capture and click through it while you're narrating it. It might be a powerful thing to have on hand. Either way, very tough week, especially if you're not accustomed to storytelling and some of the sort of diverse things that you need to do to be not only grow your storytelling skills, but also to just use some of the tools and illustrate in some of the ways you need to have this sort of multimodal, multimedia communication skill set. It's a lot to do. And just give yourself a pat on the back if you made it all the way through. Even if you didn't, it's hard work, and I'm really excited about what you've produced. And feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you want to talk about it. Thank you.